Yeah.
You know a good writer called Jeffrey Epstein?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Shawerma, our podcast,
Mad.
presented to
You're gonna
you
leave me
by
hanging?
presented to you by Osama Jabir and Muhammad Ghabora. Uh, man, you know
I know.
these awkward parts, like between the intro and the stuff you want to talk about. Yeah, they're really hitting me. Anyways, hey, what's up?
Nothing much. But
Okay,
where is this
well,
an interview?
I said it's the awkward part, low-key. But yeah, basically, this is supposed to be the first episode on going up on YouTube on our YouTube channel. We set up a new YouTube channel and a Twitter account as well. The YouTube channel is the Shawarma Hour Podcast or Shawarma Hour Podcast. I'm not sure. And the Twitter is, I think, the same thing. I'll link them on the fucking description if anybody gives a fuck. But as I said, it's a big move because we are about to get money. No, just I don't
Oh
know,
no,
fucking
we broke as
yeah,
fuck.
fucking yeah. Well, yeah, we are broke as fuck. Anyways, we are recording this just a day before Eid. If you don't know what Eid is, it's for us Muslims, it's after Ramadan, where we like a whole month where we fast, and then 3 days, the first Eid, Eid al-Adha, where we are not allowed to fast for the first day at least, where basically we celebrate it basically, and it's a really nice
So,
day.
wait, hold up. Anjad?
Yes,
We're not
yes.
allowed to fast?
Yeah, first day ممنوع. Like the whole point إنه أول يوم ما تصوم.
Oh, man. I
Yeah,
don't know.
see? You get educated on this
طب
podcast.
لحظة, listen, I'm like the least Muslim person out there, so like,
Let's go. So yeah, Eid is coming up, and basically we are all in lockdown. It's fucked up because normally, like, yeah, I know. Normally it like we have certain traditions. Like each country has different traditions, and each family has different traditions. But for us, in Jordan, what we normally do in Eid, if you would go out with the male part of the family and go like basically on a little tour. No, it's like a visit on each single one of your relatives' house. You drink a fuck ton of coffee and you eat a fuck ton of ma'mul. It's like cookies, but what do we call them?
لا, it's not cookies, shut up.
Cookies. It's cookies.
Don't insult معمول by claiming it's
Okay,
cookies.
طب how the fuck are you gonna explain ma'mul then? Explain it, يلا.
تحلاية, just say it's like some dessert that we eat. It's like, don't compare it to cookies because
No,
it's like low-key way better.
yeah, it's way better than cookies. It's like it's something. It's dough, not dough. It's kind of
No,
dough
just
though. Okay, whatever. It's
okay.
something inside a date. Like majun
Date?
dates.
I
Whatever the
hate date.
fuck.
Fusto.
Boy, you fucking virgin. You fucking virgin.
It's fusto. It's either fusto or I don't
Bro,
want
you
it.
are a sex offender. Oh, we shouldn't swear at the beginning of
What?
5 minutes or something. Oh,
What?
fuck. Now we're on YouTube. We can't swear. Fuck.
Now
Well,
the Susan boy is
first
gonna
of all.
catch us slacking.
Basically, anybody who loves معمول with Jaws is a sex offender, like dead ass.
معمول was okay. Jaws is bad. Fusto حلبي, that's fine.
I mean, it's better, but it's like picking from shit and trash. You know?
فبالعكس,
Like
I hate
fucking.
date.
Bro,
معمول like
dates,
معمول
dates
التمر.
are amazing.
That
Yeah,
thing.
Tamer is elite. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Tamer is elite. Like, honestly.
At least we can agree that Jaws is the worst one.
Yeah, Joey. Okay, we'll agree on that. But anyways, you basically at the end of this whole tour thing, you get diabetes and probably heart attack. So you survive that, and then you go back home and you just cry yourself to sleep and do nothing for the rest of the days. But basically, like it's a really nice tradition. Okay, you go out, you see a lot of your relatives that you don't want to see. Maybe you get money, maybe you pay the money because it's like that's a major tradition.
Maybe you pay the money. Nigga, I'm already broke.
Yes. That's a problem. Like تعرف هلا انه because احنا we're growing up وبصر ايش فجأة everyone is saying like okay هلا بطلت تاخذ عيدية انت راح تصير تدفع العيدية. You're not gonna take money, you're gonna
I don't
stop
even
paying
have a
for it.
job. What do you mean?
Same. I mean, you are more inclined to get a job. I physically can't because certain political stuff I can't talk about. Okay, so okay. So basically, now because we're in lockdown, we can't do any of this. By the way, as well, like we all like personally when we're here in Saudi Arabia because we don't have a lot of, I mean, relatives. We don't do this tour thing. We do it with friends, but there's not that much. Like there's like five houses compared to relatives. You have like you go at least like 15 houses. Okay, so it's kind of something when we're here in SA in Saudi Arabia, but still like the day is fun. Like you go if there's nobody you go to or nobody's coming to you, um, we go out like on a fancy restaurant, blow a bag there once a year
Blow bag.
because that's the only time we fucking spend like more than I don't know 500 ريال على الأكل. And yeah, basically we go to theme
Yeah.
parks and shit.
I mean, my family
Yeah.
is rich, but if I put 500 riyals on a restaurant, I'm gonna get my ass whipped. Like, you know that for
Yeah,
a
good
fact.
point. Yeah. Well, we kind of blow it back, as I said. So yeah, it's still a fun day. What do you do normally, like Lebanon,
I mean,
normally?
same thing. Lebanon, it's a different story. I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
Saudi.
So it's like no, it's the normal thing, like the restaurant, theme park, and تروح نام.
Lebanon, it's probably gonna be a huge barbecue party.
Oh shit. So like
Yeah.
basically like without any of the hustle, you just fucking تجمع كل واحد in the same place and just do it
Yep.
all.
Yep.
Yeah. احنا like at the end of the day we get tired. Like وانت لافف على
وبعدين
15 people.
وبعدين if we are feeling really rowdy
Mm.
بالليل نسهر على البحر أراجيل.
No shit. So it's like a nice like hangout, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, احنا we do them, but it's like often, not specifically to Eid. Eid is just full on like you just want to kill yourself by the end. If the heart attack didn't kill you anyways. Well, yeah, fucking. So basically, because now we're in quarantine and we're in Saudi Arabia, the two fucking, the two cock blocks of Eid. I personally thought of this genius idea. I'm gonna FaceTime every single one of my friends, or I guess most of them, during Eid, and I'm gonna be like dressed in like Eid clothes. I still didn't decide what the fuck Eid clothes are even are,
Try
and
just wear شو اسمه تيشيرت جديدة بس like خليك
yeah,
بالبيجامة.
yeah, boxer, but then just a really fancy
That's
suit.
what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, bro, it would be funny just take a what if, but then they see the box like, what's up?
They see the boxer. Have a gun.
Kavik like, yeah, what's up? It's part of the drip, bro. Yeah, yeah, but basically, I want to do that. I'm gonna also like kind of be like, the normal thing. Like basically, I'm gonna do this tour thing, but with my friends on video calls. I'll offer them coffee and معمول, and I'm gonna be like هات مصاري حبيبي. I'm not doing this shit for free. So hopefully it works. Hopefully I make some money out of it. I'm gonna call the whole thing, by the way. Well, I'll try to. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm
You
excited
better
about.
not call me. I'm not into that cringy shit.
Fuck you! I'm definitely calling you. I mean, okay, yeah. Some people I'm not gonna like actually like do any of this shit because like you're dead inside. You actually don't appreciate this type of shit. But some people,
You boy,
I
I
think they will.
don't.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. So some people will appreciate it though. I mean, I'll appreciate it. So fuck you. Oh, you better give me money. That's what I'm
Anna,
gonna.
give you
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
Apple pay me that shit.
Apple pay me. I have an Android. Apple pay me.
Bro, Apple pay me $5, please.
Best case scenario, I'll Venmo you some like, I don't know, real.
No, you know what? I'll take that. I'll fucking take that. تعرف شو بقدر أسوي بريال؟ أحشي فطيزي. عشان we can't go outside. Yeah, well.
Allah, why our first episode on YouTube is gonna be demonetized?
Yeah, honestly, like, I shit you not. If you listen to the other episodes, we're like hella PG. We're very structural and shit. Like, no
هلا
swears.
we just don't
Yeah,
care.
I said sex offender وحشي فطيزي. The first, I don't know, minute. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood, okay? And I'm really forcing my shit. I'm really forcing myself to do this shit. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna be a busy person, okay? So fuck off. But yeah, I mean, fucking
بس
Eid is
like
gonna
I
be
hate this
whack.
عشان like بالسعودية like صح it's gonna be whack بس like بالسعودية لفت حالتنا like friends and family. Some of
Yeah,
them are lit ماشي بس بعدين
yeah.
others it's gonna be like there's no one to talk
Yes,
to so I'm just gonna stay here.
exactly. The ones لما يكون like they have and like مثلا people your age, the households
Yeah,
that
these are
have
fun.
people your age. Yeah, these are really fun. But like the ones that you're just forced to sit down with your father talking to his friend,
Yeah, like
like.
I know I just give up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just putting my headphones and just listen to some music.
But you have some balls. I have been in many a situation like this,
Well,
and
I'll give one. I'll just plop in my headphones and just listen to some shit like probably like
yeah,
the Caspi.
yeah, Takashi.
Nah.
Uh, um, we can use that as a segue, but I'm not done with this topic, so fuck you. The best part of like going on with like visiting relatives and shit, when you visit that one uncle, there's always that like one Arabian uncle who's like hella conspiracy theories, like speaks out of his ass, but he's so entertaining. Like I have like one of these
Sound of
uncles,
that.
bro. Like at one point, I'm pretty sure kafar. You know, I'm pretty sure kafar at one point. And it's
Take at
just
what
so
point is like
entertaining.
"خرا عليكم خرا." Did like
No, no, like sub, مش sub. I wouldn't say sub, but like basically like said, no, Allah is. No, no, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna fucking
bad
get into
thing.
it. But yeah, I know. But you always have this one uncle who's like, let's say, entertaining. I'll have to say that, and it's definitely a nice time always to fucking visit that guy. But speaking of Takashi, this guy's. I mean, I don't want to talk about him, but fuck it. You gave me the green light for fuck's sake.
The
He's
Caspi is
releasing a new single.
underrated. He was gonna release a new single, so then he's like, I'm leaving Instagram.
No, like, I've just checked. He released a post again. He said that he wanted to leave Instagram, but he's still on Instagram. I don't fucking get that. And he said that he has a new single with a feature. The single is called Trolls, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
If it
about
doesn't
the
hit,
people that counted.
if it doesn't talk about Doja Cat, if it doesn't have Doja Cat, I'm boycotting.
No, nice. This nigga's just segues. This nigga's providing no content, just segues. I just have him here. It's a solo podcast. He's just here to do segues. But
Listen, Doja Cat is like the ultimate reseller here. Like she's doing so
yeah,
many features, it's natural for
yeah.
Takashi to do one with her.
Like
He did one
legit,
with
like
The
I don't get
Weeknd.
it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like literally, like she's doing features with like everyone. Like I've just seen the weekend one. She's like, to be honest, she's really talented. Like if you listen to that song, her voice is like really good,
I know.
and it's mad to actually like a lot of his songs are are unironically really good, and it's mad to think that she came from that clip, "I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow," or whatever the fuck that song was. Like it is mad. But she's really talented. She did deserve it. She's I'd say the hottest artist out there. But
Actually, yeah, probably.
controversy. Controversy. She got herself into controversy. This is something that I expected personally. When somebody just blows the fuck up, they dig up old shit and they found out that they did scandals. But I also feel like a certain element of it is when she was like, "Oh, I forgot that I had to show my boobs real hard." Then she was like, "Oh, well, I prayed, y'all." But then a lot of people got fucking pissed off because they're fucking virgins and incels.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we got baited.
yeah.
Fucking
So they wanted
suck.
to cancel her, and that's why she was trending at one point. But command they digged out a tweet. Oh, certain thing I don't remember. Like she said something racist, and then and this is like newly fresh. Basically, she went into a Zoom call full of incels, and she started twerking. Personally, I don't feel like it's a cancel worthy thing, but
Well, people have been
it
cancelled
is
for
what
way
it is.
worse. What is this shit?
I know. I mean,
When
I
meta
mean,
people
yeah.
became so
Justice
sensitive.
warriors. Yeah, now legit, like now because of the quarantine, blame everything on the quarantine. People are like a bit hard on the canceling, I would say. Like legit, if somebody farts and they don't like it, They just fucking go off. Like, bro, I can't open Twitter because it's like full of bullshit. Like, it's like at the end of the day, it's like it can be boiled. Like every argument, like they have long, fucking heated arguments. At the end of the day, I could summarize it with one fucking opinion. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day? Like it is so unnecessary, and this is what I hate drama. Like internet drama. It's like who gives a fuck? Legit. Like back in the day, I was really interested in that type of drama. Now I'm like, eh. You know, I guess when you grow up, you're like, fucking. At the end of the day, who fucking gives a shit? Like some of them, like the whole Fitz thing with Carson and shit like that. It's like I actually look at that. And I'm like, that shit is personal. Like he cheated. Cool. Oh yeah, he cheated on Saleh. Well, he cheated. Anyway, who cares? It's like it's a personal thing. Why the fuck is the internet like involved in it? Like I don't get it. You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the drama between Daniel Keemstar and H3H3.
Killer Keemstar, big ups.
Big up, no, not big ups. Like he sure of thinks mental health doesn't exist.
I mean, yeah, he is wrong, and a lot of his opinions are trash, and he's fucking annoying as fuck on Twitter sometimes. But I mean, he did
Sometimes.
more than often, but you know. But he's a legend for some stuff he did. Like I'm fast as fuck boy. That was a really annoying.
Swear, I'm not fucking starving myself.
Don't complete the clip. No, we don't want to get demonetized.
So, it's like, bro, like, you can straight up tell him, like, it doesn't know شو like mental health exists. And like people,
Yeah.
like, وكمان like the idea like of the entire thing is also mad عشان for the first time in a history of YouTube, like, sponsors has been targeted. Like the people's
Yeah.
sponsors have been targeted. That's new. No one has done that in YouTube's career. Like during the wild wild west of like Ethan, Pyrocynical, Keemstar, and Leafy, like the fight that these four had, that like
Yeah.
fatal four-way, none of them targeted sponsors.
But now, like, it's like
And that
a
was
focus.
that was considered like peak YouTube, like straight up drama, left, right, and center. And it
Yeah.
was fun drama, not gay drama. So
طب,
like
what was like his main point? عشان like explain it عشان like not only for the people كمان lately. I don't watch this shit.
okay, so it's basically like he's bringing up old clips, but at the same time he's bringing up more recent ones. Like which
Who's
recent?
like explain it from
Ethan.
ground zero.
Okay. Ethan released the HTH3 released the content nuke
Yeah.
of Keemstar. I heard it was supposed to be iDubbbz's job, but iDubbbz got busy. I heard that somewhere, but I'm not sure if it's right or not. Anyways,
Yeah.
So in the video, Ethan is like, he's bringing up like all things Keemstar did. Like we're talking like ultra toxic Keemstar. We're talking like the old studio, مش the second old, like the old studio.
Yeah, well, his beard was fucked up and shit.
Yeah. He was doing these clips, but then more recent ones. We're talking like 2017, 18-ish.
Yeah.
Like somewhere around there, especially when there was like the entire thing with Erica.
Yeah. So it's basically nothing too recent. Basically,
I mean,
nothing like a news flash.
Not 2019, 2018. Definitely not.
Yeah. So basically, nothing like too recent. Nothing like he did something fucked up and then he did it in response. Just
No.
like
I mean,
full
the reason Ethan like released the video, عشان one of the more recent as in like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Drama Alert, Keemstar dropped like a chusmo. He dropped a video in which like he claims Ethan was committing fraud. Like there wasn't any proof of that. So
yeah, I don't know. Like him, for some fucking reason, he hates H3H3. Like before the video,
they hate each other. They've hated each other from a while. So like,
yeah, which I don't fucking get. Yeah, go on.
So, anyways, Ethan saw the video, but then قفل it معه. So he was like, "Okay, I'm doing a vid." Then he dropped content joke, which is like 46 minutes of straight up fire. Like he went hard. He went after like what he did like عشان Keemstar has like did bad stuff. أول شيء like if like he made his fans swat a person live on stream.
Yeah, I
Uh,
heard about.
he's kind of been accused of killing Erika عشان he wasn't taking his
Yeah,
mental
the
illness
pressure.
seriously.
Yeah.
And the old guy on Twitch, like the streamer, he told people he's a pedophile and he kept getting death threats and shit.
I mean, the same thing
So,
with Pyro. This is something like nobody, I guess, talked about. No, Pyro Cynical back in the day, Keemstar was like they had a beef going on. Basically, Pyro said that he's like he didn't fuck with Keem's content, and then Keem was like, he's like, yeah, I heard that Pyro Cynical slept with a 14-year-old French girl, and it's like, where the fuck did that come from? Like on stream, no proof.
like the coincidence of this happening is like mad.
Yeah.
So,
And
anyways,
like that's one thing I hate about Keemstar. Like if people like give constructive criticism or like say some shit about his content they don't like,
you
which is
see,
like yeah, they just like he fabricates something, or like twists something else, and like he doesn't take a joke or takes us like an actual constructive criticism, and like he shits on you. He's like either accuses you of something like that's wrong and fucking heavy, like like maybe even rape allegations, or it was just like this. Like this is obviously less harmful, but when you're a news channel and then you go around like with the whole pyro thing, he put that in his fucking video, and he's supposed to be like a news channel, okay? And I get it, like you want to be a biased news channel, like and like slightly biased, but this is like outright bullshit. Like people go to you to see what's up in the internet world, like like news, and then you're
like,
like, this guy
they don't
is a
expect
pedo.
bias.
Yeah, like yeah, because like how the fuck can you be a biased news channel? Like I could get like the small hints and like small favoritisms, like towards his friends or whatever the fuck, but it's like the outright fake news and just sticking the word allegedly with no proof whatsoever to it
Like
and be like, well,
allegedly doesn't cut far.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I just remembered. It's Pyro said that basically Keemstar talked about another YouTuber, and he said that he's a pedo and all that shit, or like he did something that's wrong. And then like
I should
Keemstar goes on. I don't remember it. I
go
don't
bad.
have the specifics. Yeah, but basically like, and all of the proof, like he even Keemstar said, like he said that he was like a pedo or whatever the fuck. I don't remember. And then he even said, Keemstar himself, he was like, there's no definite proof of Saresh. So Pyro like did a video, did a response, and he was like, yo, but surely you should say that it's allegedly he's a batiha. And then that's why he went in on him and he was like, you're a pedo, you slept with a 14-year-old French girl. It's like, that's always Keemstar, that's always Keemstar's defense line. Either just fucking bringing up fake news, which is fucked up because it's a news channel, people might believe him, and or slash he fucking doesn't take the criticism because that's like constructive criticism. He's like, bro, you should have just said allegedly, and this guy was like, you're a pedo, you touch kids. Like, nah, like that's one thing I hate about Keemstar. So it's like, yeah, it's really expected. Like Keemstar done a lot of shit in the past, which made it really easy for Ethan to make a video about him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
go on.
the video itself didn't only like target Chosmo, like what he did too, عشان it also targeted Chosmo. Like his idea of shifting blame,
Yeah,
which he does to a certain degree.
he
Like
does a lot. Yeah,
he does a lot of blame shifting. So like he
yeah,
does goes ham on every single thing he did. Then
yeah.
Ethan is like, then Ethan he was like doing it as a joke about the G Fuel sponsor. It's
Yeah,
like,
he basically went.
he's like, use 10% off the G Fuel by putting the discount code pedophile. Like shit like that was funny.
Yeah,
So that entire like making fun of Shosmo, like Keemstar and his
sponsors.
sponsors, that's
Yeah,
what kicked it off in YouTube. Actually, like no one's done that.
yeah,
So then Keemstar did his reply and he was like, you're targeting sponsors. That's not right. You shouldn't do that. Which low-key he stole from like someone else, which is most critical. And like he's one
yeah.
of the first people who did the idea of messing with sponsors. But then, like, Ethan not only went on Twitter to prove people to know Keemstar also targeted sponsors بالزمانات, he also put it on his like second reply video, which is nuclear content fallout. He replied to everything.
How long was the two videos? I know like one.
The
The
first
one is
video, yeah, the first one 46 minutes. The other one is like 15.
Ah, okay, well, not as bad.
Was like the Ethan had moderate score, like to dislike ratio, like ratio like 100 to 120k to 50k dislikes.
Yeah, he has a
Was
fan
not-
base.
Yeah. Ethan Keemstar's video was disgusting. Like Keemstar.
Yeah.
I'm searching it up.
Yeah, but by the like about my search it up.
Yeah. There it is. 150k likes,
Mm.
402k dislikes.
Fucking hell.
That's mad. And
I mean,
for
again,
Ethan,
I didn't watch any of them, so it might be because the video was trash, or because Ethan, like, his fan base is pretty fucking big.
Ethan's first vid had 500,000 likes and 83k dislikes.
Yeah, it's probably the fucking fan base, yeah.
The second vid, where is the second vid? There it is. Yeah, the second vid is the same thing, 540.
So, what was in the second vid?
It was just
like a response.
Yeah, he's just responding, He's shutting him down. It's like, like he said, I'm the first person to target sponsors, but then he shows proof and like he did it first.
No, that's
but
it.
Then
That's the only point.
But then most of it talks about Erica, and like Erica was like a central point in the entire thing.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I didn't watch any of it. As I said, like personally, internet drama. I just at the end of the day, I'm like, who fucking gives a shit? But I watched, Moist Critical's video on it, Penguin Zero, if you know him, whatever the fuck. Basically, and the one point that I got out of it is that the fact that, like, he obviously didn't really give a shit about like the content. I wouldn't say he didn't give a fuck, but like he didn't tackle the content in the videos, like the whole Attica situation, and stuff like that.
No, he did. But like he did talk about.
Yeah, he basically said that Ethan was right and like Keemstar is kind of wrong in it. But like the main point he talked about is the fact that Ethan low key went like after he sponsored or mentioned G Fuel and shit like that. And as I said, like
yes. He went after Oslo.
No, I feel like he poked jokes at it. Like, as he said, like, I use code pedophile for 10% off. Like that's a joke. But he did like bring it up multiple times, so the fan base, because like Ethan's fan base is like really loyal. So they thought about it, it's like, okay, well, let's destroy this guy. You know how we destroy that guy? Let's go like after his sponsors, G Fuel, and they just kept like messaging G Fuel like, yo, this guy's whatever the fuck, and G Fuel had to drop him. So now he lost his sponsor, and this is the same thing that Keemstar has done to Ethan. Basically, he was like, basically to his fan base, like, go after. Well, Keemstar said that he didn't go after, like, he doesn't want his fans to go after the sponsors, and even retweeted some stuff where it's like, Keemstar said, like, Keemstar doesn't want you to go after the sponsors, but they did, anyways. They went after Old Spice that sponsored Ethan, and now they dropped him as well. And it's just at one point, Critical brings up in his videos the fact that now it's like, I wouldn't say it's fine, but like now the damage is sustainable. It's when it becomes an internet norm, like when it becomes part of cancel culture.
If it becomes an internet norm, it's gonna be mad. Actually, like people are gonna lose sponsors after it. You're basically looking at like the next apocalypse.
Yeah, big might. Yeah. And it's like this, like I hate cancel culture. Okay, like with the whole like, I mean, Doja Cat, as we said, like is going through that. It's like it's something that she's done like 11 years ago. It's like who fucking gives a fuck? Like I don't know, I don't get it. But now it's like they have more power because, again, with this new concept of
right now, yeah, they discovered we can go after sponsors now.
Yeah, you can actually hurt the person. You can
the problem with sponsors is like they give in so easily.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they give up so fast. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, because
Like
they don't care about what the actual
one
complaint
day
is.
of like just complaints from the fans is
Yeah.
enough to drop the contract. Just one
Yeah,
day. Like they don't
because
even
they
give a chance. They don't even give a chance for their like spokesperson انه يحكي له انه هذا لا this is happening because of something 11 years ago. لا
yeah,
they don't
like
give them a
even
chance.
the team in the company, they don't like research what these people are talking
Yeah,
about.
they
Like
don't
they could,
because they don't risk it. They don't risk it. Like, oh,
yeah,
they have problems.
they
Let's
just
just
drop
cut it
them.
off.
Yeah. But like now, because since cancel culture have a new tool, they can actually directly harm the person. It's fucked up, and especially when it's towards a small creator, like with the clip that Keemstar has shown.
And like,
Not Keemstar.
big creators like Keemstar and Ethan, like صح they might be like hurt with this
Yeah, they
move.
got fucked up. Yeah, but it's not as
It's
fucked
like
as like smaller.
they can still kind of bounce back, but if it's like smaller people, it's done.
Yeah, yeah, it's done. Like the Ethan, the clip Ethan has shown about Keemstar going after another person for his sponsors and shit. It was like a smaller streamer, so it's like since that day, like you'd be like, okay, well, people like it's not something that's new because people kinda used to do it back in the day, like every now and then. But it's just the fact that cancel culture wasn't really on point as nowadays. Nowadays, they fucking dig up a tweet you did like 50 years ago. They're like, oh, cancel this person. And now, with this being on deck, this thing going after sponsors and shit, it's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be fucked up more to us. Like I mean, I'm not actually too serious about it. I'm not fucking shaking in my timbers. But
I'm shaking in my timbers.
yeah, but like, we are small creators. If somehow we get a sponsor, that would be fucking great. And we say a lot of awful shit. We give our opinion. That's a huge part of the podcast because we're not interesting. We barely have anything to talk about. No, but like a huge part of our podcast is giving opinion. Maybe someone doesn't like this opinion, and then they go after, let's say, the sponsor that we have. And whoa, I did a slight research about how to get sponsors and the whole thing. It is so fucking hard. Like, you have to have like at least a couple like episodes, like 50 or some shit like that, to actually be on the grid of certain sponsors. And just because somebody disagrees with your opinion, you can just lose that all like hard work and shit. It's fucked up. Like it's scary. It's like it's more scary for smaller creators like us, I guess. And you know, fuck cancel culture. It's just fucked up. At the end of the day, as I said, like at the end of the day, who fucking
Outlet Elon
cares?
Musk. Cancel culture.
Yeah, I don't know,
He
man.
literally
It's like
tweeted
it's
that
fucked
out. He's
up.
like, cancel culture.
Bro, Elon Musk, like at this point, I don't know. This act is going on for a while. It's like a cool dad persona,
I mean,
keeping up with memes and
his
shit.
son Kyle. Apparently, that's how it's spelled. It's spelled
Okay,
Kyle.
no, I actually it's debunked. He went on a Joe Rogan pod. Again, you don't listen to these fucking. I talked about him
He went on John Rogan's podcast again.
again, yeah. And the
The
second
first
time,
time was there weed.
yeah. But this time it's not
The
as
second time,
epic. The second time is not as epic. Okay, there's no weed, as I remember. I didn't watch the
Sunny.
whole thing, but it was like clips. Basically, first of all, it's very awkward, like compared to the first one. Ashan, this guy, I don't know, he has a stick up his ass or some shit. And second of all, he did clear out the name of his baby. Basically, like it's X Ash A12 or whatever the fuck is at the end. So it's
Yes.
not fucking Kyle. It's not Kyle or
لا بس
Kylie or
it's
whatever.
spelled as Kyle.
No, it isn't. That's a meme and it's wrong.
What? No.
عشان ال AE I do remember
But how is it
like
spelled? Is it actually spelled XAE12?
yeah it's XAE A12 or some shit like that, and it's spelled X Ash because the AE thingy is Ash called, and A12 because the A12 part, again, it's not A12, it's something else. That part is his favorite aircraft, and the X is, I don't remember. They were like, oh, X is cool, and the Ash they were like, oh, the Ash is cool as well. So Yeah, it's basically again, as I said on the podcast alone, which you didn't fucking listen to, خرا عليك خرا. Who gives a
Listen,
fuck? It's a billionaire. Probably doesn't give a fuck what people think, and I mean he shouldn't really. He fucking shouldn't. I'm not gonna fucking kidnap the baby and force him to fucking. And the ransom money is gonna be. It's not gonna be money. It's like changing the baby's name to something normal. It's like, fucking, we're flying through the topics this episode. By the way, if this episode is a bit short, I like complaining mid episode. By the way, if the episode is mid short because I'm fucked up on not weed, and he's I don't
on
know,
not weed.
and he's playing Destiny. No, it's like tomorrow's Eid. We have. I mean, yes, I know
Why,
we're at
why
the
did you
house.
expose me, huh?
عشان you're not putting as hard work as I am. Literally, I'm
What?
sweating in
I'm
my room.
here.
طيب, I'm here. I'm fucking. That's the only thing I'm focusing on. You're fucking playing Destiny. إيه،
إيه؟
عليك خلاص. Fucking. Anyways, yeah, because tomorrow's
مش
Eid and like,
عاجبه.
yes, مش عاجبني. Tomorrow's Eid and like I don't want to fucking edit, so fuck you. That's why it's gonna be probably shorter than usual. But anyways, Mr. Destiny 2, there is this little thing that was happening in your area. Want to talk about it?
So
Go ahead.
basically in my area, like, في مسجد, okay? We all
Dox
know masjid.
yourself. Well, what's your area?
No, I'm not gonna dox myself. Get out of here.
Okay, well, okay, just say you're in
Ontario.
Ontario. There we go.
So
Okay.
where I live, there's a mosque. However, like, since أغلبية البلد is not Muslim,
Yeah.
they can شو اسمه, like, they can't fucking حطوا مسجد. The adhan, sorry.
Yeah. So basically, your mosque doesn't have adhan.
Yes, it doesn't.
Okay.
So recently they were like, oh, okay, let's throw in this petition so we can شو اسمه, put an adhan, and they accepted. And the first day they put in the adhan, it wasn't too high, it was like so low, it was mad.
And it was basically just for Ramadan, and it was
Yeah,
the
it was just for
call to play.
yeah.
Salat al-Maghrib, basically.
Yeah,
like,
so it was like,
go on.
so it was salt, and I was like, it wasn't even that loud, as I said, it was like so low.
Yeah.
But for some reason, people hated the fuck out of it.
It was
Everybody
only
started-
once a day, which is once a day in like what, 30 seconds, something like that.
Yes, and people started shitting on that left,
Yeah.
right, and center.
And
Bro,
that was
the
only
effect-
temporary. That was
That
only
was
temporary for 30
temporary.
days.
And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, شوف, low key, I expected something like that to happen. But
Yeah.
at this size and at this range, I didn't
Yeah.
expect that. عشان people were hating. And
Yeah,
the
it's
people
like
who
a
were
lot.
hating, people who were hating weren't even like the Canadian population. Like, the Canadian population was fine with it. It was
No,
like
some
a
of
group.
them. No. Some
It
of
was
them,
a
some of
group.
them.
It was a yeah, but like mostly it was the group, one particular group of minorities. They
Yeah.
hated the shit out of that. It was like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
But then they were like, oh, I will do a petition for them to stop it. And they did the petition, and like it reached like full signatures. But
Yeah.
like the ultimate joke around was when they went and sent it to the mayor. The mayor looked at it and was like, nah. He just
Yeah,
like
fuck this shit.
he denied their asses so hard.
Mm.
It was mad. But like
Yeah,
we
but-
they were still getting hate, but it's like we haven't just وحطوا الأذان عشان mics weren't working.
Yeah.
So the entire thing كان على الفاضي لوكي.
صح, so now you don't have it, صح, عشان خلص رمضان. Well, صح.
مش بس خلص رمضان. The speaker اللي جايبينه wasn't even working, so
Ah, nice. Worked only that one time and they complained about it.
we worked so hard عشان يحطوا mic that doesn't even work.
Bro, I wouldn't fucking put it past they did some bullshit and they like ruined the speaker or the mics, whatever the fuck. I wouldn't put it past it.
I've heard people say إنه لعبوا بالمايك خربوه.
Yeah.
بس the mosque remains closed every time either way عشان الكورنتين. Like no one can walk in or out unless like it's adhan. And even if it's adhan, everything, like if it's not the hammam or masjid, it's closed.
Yeah, but then you have cameras, صح, بالمسجد.
Yeah, well, masjid has cameras.
Yeah. I don't know, fucking bad luck. But like honestly, the best part, I mean, if you're fucking wondering why the fuck I'm keeping up with something going on in fucking Ontario, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. That's about it. No, but basically, the best part about this is the comments, the racist comments that people were against it. Like honestly,
Well, people were like, "Oh, it
uh,
produces PTSD," but then the people were like, "Oh, it's too loud."
yeah, like it was they didn't even like uh give a solid argument. They were just like full on Islamophobic. And
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
I don't
like
know, I guess we're used to it.
they didn't even like give a half decent explanation. Most of it was like, cause
Yeah,
it's
I
loud.
just don't like it, lol.
It wasn't even that loud. Like I could even hear it from my own house. when I'm like ليك
Yeah,
حد بيجلس في المسجد.
that was the biggest bullshit like we've had, and
But
like
props to the man عشان he's Canadian and he stuck up to us.
yeah, I feel like because I mean, I don't know, like personally as Muslims and I mean, I don't represent Ontario because I'm not even fucking there, but
And
like
we're
personally,
not trying to convert everyone. I repeat, we're not
oh
trying
my
to
god,
convert everyone.
I swear to God, we don't convert everyone we see, but we like to, we'd like to. No, but basically, like we as like Muslims, we also accept other religions. Like we respect them, as in like sure, if you want to put church bells like the same way we put adhan, sure, we don't
Yes.
care. If you want to do your Buddhist calls or
Go
whatever the
for it.
fuck,
Go
yeah,
for
go
it.
for it. We're really chill with it. By
Like
the way,
we
we're
really
like
don't care. Just do it.
yeah, just like we don't care. Like just like yeah, and the fact that some of them were like, this is a Christian country, and like basically like we don't want any like we don't want to hear anything except Christianity or whatever the fuck. Like they were offended that something that else that isn't Christian is playing, and it's like, man, or like yeah, it's the fact that apparently we hate on Christmas or whatever the fuck. And it's like we really like I'm pretty sure like
Like
people in your area
we
don't give a
celebrate
fuck if
Christmas
people
with you.
celebrate it. Yeah, like you're chill with
We
it. You're
straight up
fucking
celebrate Christmas with you. So like, I don't know where this rumor's coming from that we hate Christmas.
yeah, it's like we're really chill. Like we don't actually like we don't go at other religions or like, oh my god, these people are doing this thing. It's like, no, Adi, whatever the fuck happens, you want we do you do you. Like that's actually it's Loki stated in the Quran.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
don't
like
say that.
I mean not
It's like
verbatim, but Loki.
it's like you have your own religion. We have our own religions. So like,
Yeah, Adi. Like as
just
long
let
as
us both do our own thing and
let's
yeah,
let's vibe.
yeah. Let's vibe. Just straight off.
Yeah, but people are like, no, we have to keep this bullshit. But yeah, I'm trying to. By the way, I'm really like good at multitasking. Not gonna lie, I'm searching on Twitter for the comments. They're really down, and I'm not finding them for fuck's sake.
I'm really good at multitasking. I'm looking at Instagram while playing Destiny.
Nice, even better. Look at this guy. Look at this guy actually giving a fuck about the podcast, huh?
Listen, mate. Destiny 2 is low-key an underrated game. If it was up to me, I would have bought
Suck my
that Doom play
dick.
again.
Bro, man, I don't fucking, I don't know. I haven't played Destiny. I'm not gonna play Destiny because that shit isn't even for me. So, you know, I think I found it. I think I might have found it.
Well, don't say that عشان we might get demonetized even more. مش ناقصنا.
uh
I will don't say anything عشان we don't get demonetized. مش ناقصنا.
Bro, we're so far gone. Like first, I don't know, 5 minutes. I said sex offender. Who fucking gives a fuck? Because you liked a
I
set
do.
of mammal I didn't like. How about other people follow the religion? Fuck, they deleted it. Are you fucking racists? They fucking lost and they deleted it. Pussies. They fucking lost and they're like, fuck it, I'm deleting it.
What did you expect?
Pussies. But basically, we read one. You fucking. Stun.
I read a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I found it. So basically, one guy wrote this comment on the petition to stop the adhan oh, I was about to dox you. I was about to dox you. But
It's
basically,
too late. You already said half of the location.
No, 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 no. It literally could be anywhere. Anyways, don't say it. Don't dox yourself into Tani. Basically, the guy said, Canada does not need loud Islamic calls coming out of mosques saying Allahu Akbar. This is what terrorists say before they behead their captors. Plus, the loud noise to the neighborhood and other effects to the property values. First of all, this is only part of it. They really can't write for shit. By the way, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know.
fucking struggling.
English
They
hard.
can't. Legit, like, what the fuck is it? Or, like, legit, most of them have like either grammatical mistakes or just spelling mistakes. Like, it's fucked up.
No, most of them it's spelling mistakes.
Yeah. But to complete it, shame on city of the place for allowing Islamic calls of prayer in the city without consulting with the people. Demand your city council to overturn this decision because Canada is not a Muslim, just a Muslim. Canada is not Muslim, boys. That's the only thing we got.
Canada is not Muslim.
That's the only thing we got about it. Canada is not a Muslim person, just one single Muslim.
Canada is not a
But
Muslim person.
yeah, man. Like, I feel like, come on, this is only like the least worst, the one they had. Like, I mean, first of all, it's fucked up to say that, oh, well, it says Allahu Akbar and I get PTSD or I get scared because this is what terrorists say before they blow themselves up. First of all, I'm not gonna go into this whole fucking rant, but I can. These terrorists, if you can look at, like, personally in Islam, we can't call other people who are quote unquote like Muslims or got into Islam. We can't, even if their actions like totally defy Islam, we can't call them non-Muslims, okay? Because we don't have that power, only Allah has it. So I'm not gonna say them that they are not Muslims. I'm just saying that their actions, no way in fuck represent Islam. We
Welcome to
don't.
the Deen podcast.
Yeah, man, it just pisses me off. Like, I hate when like Westerners or people who are not
We're
very
gonna talk about
educated.
hadith.
We're about to pull
Maybe
up
probably
hadith.
some fiqh.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I really hate Westerners or people who are not really educated on the matter and just see any Muslim person like, you're a terrorist, man. Do you like I have a cousin, okay, who like just got like when he what?
Wallah, I thought you were gonna say I have a cousin who's a terrorist. I was like,
Okay, fuck you, fuck you. The effect people. No, but like I have a cousin, like first
I
time he
have a
went to
cousin who's a
America.
terrorist. And it's not even that bad.
Yeah, but basically I have a cousin. He's a terrorist, but he's a chill guy. He's a really chill guy. I fuck with him. No, basically my cousin went to America for the first time. Like he's a fresh student. He was like he's going to college and shit. And like it was like his first period. He's still like settling in and shit. He's a chill dude. Like nothing too serious. He's not a overly preachy Muslim. I was about to say he's barely a Muslim, but he's not very strict, I would say. So like one of his white friends, I would say, or not even friends, just a white person came up to him, like, and he saw that he was Arab, and he was like he pulled up a fucking ISIS beheading video, and he showed him to it, and he was like, oh, so is this what you do normally? And it's fucked up, bro. It's really fucked up. Imagine you're just a normal person, you're minding your own business, and some guy's like shows you fucking some guy getting chopped off. It's like, bro, is that your uncle,
that
bro?
what you do? Is that your uncle?
Is that your uncle in that video right there? It's like, it's fucked up, It's like, again, as we said, we can't say that they're not Muslims, but definitely we can't say their actions no way in fuck represent Islam. I mean, it's not that hard. Go fucking do your research. It's literally a set of rules. Islam is a set of rules. And you can't see that. First of all, we can't kill any person who's innocent. The only time you can kill a person is if they're coming to kill you. And if you have the opportunity to not kill them, absolutely go for it. Okay? And this whole thing about killing non-Muslims, fuck no. We have literally, like, it's a rule to only kill non-Muslims if they want, like, if they're attacking you, which, I mean, not attacking verbally, but like physically, like they're about to kill you.
Attacking verbally.
Yeah.
Just start stabbing him.
You Muslim piece of shit. Would be head. But no, like, well, Islam's quite chill. That's all I have to say. Islam, I don't know, pretty chill. Bro, why the fuck are we low-key offensive? Fucking the one YouTube
Mucho more.
episode.
Stop. Yeah, I've got shot three
Bro, what
times.
the fuck are you wearing? What are these fucking shit pair of shoes? But then the fucking بيطرس.
He's like, خلاص, you signed up for it. يلا man down.
What are these knockoff Yeezys? Well, you bought them for what? $2? Hahaha, but then fucking he blows him the fuck up. But no, like, we vibe, we chill, and it's like just we mind our own business. That's a big part of stuff. And I just don't get it, when people are like, oh, yeah, but I don't know. It's nice seeing certain people, Muslim people, successful. Like the one I most fuck with is Hassan Minhaj. He's a really funny comedian. Not gonna lie, and his and Patriot Act on Netflix, fucking hilarious. Yeah, you wanna talk about Patriot Act being back and low-key a bit, like your review on it, I guess, your opinion on it. The first episode of the new season dropped, so.
I mean, to be fair, Patriot Act is like the best stand-up for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. But the new episode, because it's quarantine and shit, it's with no audience. It's just he has a green screen and shit. But
Yeah, so it doesn't work out as much, but it still works out.
yeah, because like his style of comedy is like saying something and then like stopping for the audience to laugh, because I mean that's like his delivery style. There we go. Is very like saying, like, explaining something serious and shit, and then saying a punchline, or like saying a one-liner, and then people laugh. So it's like he pauses because that's his delivery, but after saying something funny, and there's absolutely fucking nothing, and it's just the fucking editor cuts it to the next part. It's like but it's
weird,
still
it's
like
weird.
it's really weird. Like, but it's still like we fuck with it, and he has a decent amount of Muslim jokes which are like actually funny. So we stand. Actually, actually, fuck it. I'm changing the Twitter account for like a Shawerma Hour podcast to a Hassan Minhaj stan account.
Speaking of shawarma, I'm
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah. That's I'm excited for you. I actually ate shawarma before yesterday, I think. I actually like. Yeah, normally I exercise and shit, but like when you eat good ass shawarma, that shit like doesn't digest for the whole fucking day for some fucking reason. Like, honestly, like throughout the whole fucking day, like 12 hours had passed, and I still feel like shawarma inside me. So I don't know. That's the shawarma segment of the podcast. Yeah. By the way, if you're listening for some fucking reason on YouTube, like this has been an absolute shit show, but I love it.
Well, you're not gonna get money demonetized.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. But basically, a little rundown, we actually don't talk about shawarma for a whole hour. I know lies, deception, all that bullshit.
I
But
know clickbait. Like the
yeah,
entire show is just one big clickbait.
yeah, good. Yeah. So if you see like videos like, oh my God, that's clickbait. It's like, yep, the name is fucking clickbait. But at least we have some sort of dignity. So we promised ourselves that we were gonna talk about shawarma for like a segment each episode, and we are running to the fucking ground now. Alhamdulillah, one of us ate it, and one of us is about to eat it. But next time I have no fucking clue. So tune in next time, eh? To
Tune in
hear us
next
bomb.
time.
Yeah, but anyways, that's the all. I need to piss. That's about it. Yeah, I need to piss. I have to go. So thank you for listening to the Shawarma Hour podcast. And I don't know, suck my dick. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on iTunes. And most importantly, follow our Twitter account. That's actually not important, but who fucking cares? Anyways, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next. Fuck off. Bye.
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 Let's
Yalla,
go.
stop recording.
Yalla. Craig اطلع برا. Craig you're invading my
Craig is
privacy.
over.
Craig you're invading my privacy. Craig. Craig. Not important, but who fucking cares? Anyways, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next. I'll fuck off. Bye.
Bye.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's stop recording.
يلا Craig اطلع برا. Craig you're invading my
Craig is
privacy.
over.
Craig you're invading my privacy. Craig. Deception, all that bullshit.
Oh,
But
no clickbait. Like the
yeah,
entire show is just one big clickbait.
yeah, good. Yeah. So if you see like videos like, oh my god, that's clickbait. It's like, yep, the name is fucking clickbait. But at least we have some sort of dignity. So we talk. Well, we promised ourselves that we're gonna talk about shawarma for like a segment each episode, and we are running to the fucking ground now. Alhamdulillah, we actually, one of us ate it, and one of us is about to eat it. But next time, I have no fucking clue. So tune in next time, eh? To
Tune in
Chaos
next
Bomb.
time.
Yeah, but anyways, that's the all. I need to piss. That's about it. Yeah, I need to piss. I have to go. So thank you for listening to the Shawarma Hour podcast. And I don't know, suck my dick. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on iTunes. And most importantly, follow our Twitter account. That's actually not important, but who fucking cares? Anyways, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next. I'll fuck off. Bye.
Bye.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's stop recording.
يلا Craig اطلع برا. Craig you're invading my
Craig is
privacy.
over.
Craig you're invading my privacy. Craig. Craig you're invading my
Craig is
privacy.
over.
Craig you're invading my privacy. Craig. Craig you're invading my privacy. Craig. Most importantly, follow our Twitter account. That's actually not important, but who fucking cares? Anyways, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next. I'll fuck off. Bye.
Bye.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's stop recording.
يلا Craig اطلع برا. Craig you're invading my
Craig is
privacy.
over.
Craig you're invading my privacy. Craig.